Right, we're back. It's Monday, which means Monday means million. So we're going to try and get a million aUec as soon as that door opens. Jeez. Okay. This time we're going to, it's probably going to be cargo again, but we're going to try and do it with a different commodity. Last time it was gold and diamonds, and this time I'm going to see about making it a RMC, which is recycled material components. Basically just recyclables. The game introduced a way to strip ships for RMC and to make minor repairs with RMC. So it has since become a commodity, and I think we're going to try and see about buying and selling RMC for profit. Let's see. When we did that player bounty, or not that player bounty, that's when we took out the guy with the size 9 torpedo. He stole from a guy who was doing the cargo run, so we know pretty much where he gets his material from, and I think we might go there and see if we can pick up that loop, figure out what it's all about. I know nothing about it, I just have a hint of where it should take place, so we'll figure it out live. We'll go ahead and start out with figuring out how much we have to start. We have 1.81 million. So the goal will be 2.81 million tonight. Okay, looks like we got some classic Star Citizen interestingness here. I don't see the station. Okay. Where? Alright, we'll just keep riding in the loop until the station arrives. There it is. Yep. Good timing. That's okay, we'll just ride it around. It's kind of a giant loop. Means we're not there yet. Next stop, Tobin Center, which is where they do the IAE, the expo for all the ships. This is Aspire Grand. Next stop should be the spaceport. Okay. Ready. Coming back in, and spaceport is there this time. This terminal.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
All right, we've grabbed the C2 out of storage. It's sitting in hangar 8. Then my casual research just told me I can do this entire loop on Microtech, so we're going to give that a shot. Seems pretty lucrative. You buy it for about 10,000 per SCU and sell it for 13,000 per SCU. It's a pretty good profit. That also means that it's probably being actively done by most other players that are interested in doing heavy cargo runs. We also will not be able to fill, missed it, our entire cargo deck with this, only because we're too poor at the moment. We only have, just shy of 2 million aUec. So we can get about 200 SCU. Less than that because it's 10,000. So about, 170 SCU with rounding and whatnot. But that's okay. We don't have to fill the cargo hold. We just have to get as much of it as we can and sell it for as much as we can. Systems on. Engines on. Talk to ATC. Looks like we might have the same bug as the other night where the ATC is nonverbal, so we'll just have to pay attention to the doors opening and get out as soon as possible so that way we don't get impounded. Lift off. First step, don't explode. That part's done. All right, we'll begin our climb out of atmosphere. Getting there. 4,000, 5,000. Burner shut off. 6, 7, 8. Then 1,500. We'll flop over. While we're doing that, we'll go ahead and set our target, which this time round is Dunborough. That one. Just on the other side of a Microtech here. Flying around across this the icy snows of Microtech around to Dunborough. Thank goodness this will be in the daytime on this side. Never been to this location, so I don't know what to expect. So it's a little bit better. We've over spun and now we'll compensate. There we go. Wow. This game looks amazing. Kilometers out, I see some sort of red beacon there. Ship, and we have the ComSat link, so it's looking pretty safe at the moment. We will be running pretty close to losing all of our money if we do this, but that's okay. Money can be made and lost. No idea where to land for this. This far side looks a little bit easier to land with a C2. So that's where I'll come in. Gear is already down. I can already tell that this place isn't optimized. Wonderful amount of stutter visually. Starting to smooth out a little. Alright, let's get out of the ship. See if we can find whatever terminal we need to find in order to buy this RMC. And then, oh, yep, server's lagging a little bit. That's okay. We're just doing cargo run today. Trying to make that milli. We need to find something to drink fairly shortly. We can do it when we get back to New Babbage, but price is ridiculous. Well, there's a loot box just right here. It's interesting. It's empty, but it's just right there. All right. Looking for a trade console. I'm betting that it's going to be somewhere around here. Well, obviously not in that, but this area kind of looks like a trading outpost, so that's where I'm going to think it'll be. The blue box from Bunkers is just a chair here. Yeah, I actually just got home a few minutes ago. I had to stay a little late. One of my projects is kicking off tomorrow, and I had to put the finishing touches on it to get it ready for tomorrow. So I'm right there with you. I'm exhausted and I'm relaxing by playing some Star Citizen. All right, looking for this kiosk. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn off my extra pretty shaders. There we go. That gives me a little bit more brightness. Just explored somebody's home. It's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a kiosk to buy some RMC. It's got to be around here somewhere. Okay. First time exploring one of these new style settlements. I take that back. I did explore one and I died very quickly. I felt my death off of like one of those towers. I haven't been back to one since. Well, that's cool. It's a dragonfly, just a couple of them just sitting there junk style. No, this is just a new type of settlement that they've added a couple patches ago. Basically, they're NPC ramshackle settlements that pop up usually around wrecks, and they salvage the wreck, and small community grew up around it essentially. This place over here looks promising. Usually they do have NPCs around. Ooh, this looks like a shop terminal. Oh, sorry. Um, the NPCs themselves currently have a type of armor that a lot of people are just killing them to find. Hmm. Oh, my ship isn't showing up in the terminal there, so that's not a good sign. And it's saying Astor's clearing, which is a different location than we're actually at. That's good. seeing as I think that was the shop terminal that we needed. And it was giving us a location that we're not at. We're at Dunborough, and it was telling us shop for Astor's clearing, where I think that's on Hurston. We might just take this show on the road over to Hurston. Bar. Well, that's kind of cool. Like, the whole look of this place is awesome. Bar, shop terminal. Maybe it's not the right one. Make a transaction. Apparently I also have no AE. There we go. Okay. Choose destination. Normally we would choose our ship here. But there's nothing. Sell. They will know how I have a flare to sell. Got nothing on me. That's kind of unusual. I want to see what happens when I sell something. In the interest of science. Hey, I've managed to sell something from an inventory. I apparently have inventory local here that, well, it does say Astor's clearing, but I swear we're not at Astor's clearing. No, we're at Dunborough. Very interesting. Well, that was also the bar, which is definitely not some sort of like commercial retail. We gotta find that commercial retail. Maybe it'll work out for us. Who knows? Fairly interesting little settlement. I have taken a flashlight. That is less than useful because there's one on my head already. Where this is. Take it? I can take the flashlight. Interesting. No turning back. Go to hell, KRF. Okay. JP was here. Such an interesting little place. Oh, is what a glitch? Oh, yeah, I think there's something weird. Well, I flew to a location called Dunborough, but it's reporting, at least as far as the game is concerned, that we're at Astor's clearing, which is clear in Hurston. So we are here on Microtech at a place called Dunborough, confirm right there. And then on Hurston, I've got to find where it is. I'm not entirely sure where. At least I think it's on Hurston. It might be another place here on Microtech. We'll double check real quick. Clear route F2 back into Microtech. Bunch of these new settlements popped up. Yeah, there's Astor's clearing, which is 16 kilometers away, 17. Oh, I can do math. 168 kilometers away. But it's showing us the local inventory for Dunborough. I mean, I did it backwards again. My brain is confused. It's a long day, and I almost got myself stuck. Okay. Still looking for the commercial cell. I may do a quick Google, but I'm having fun exploring this new place. Like I said, these new settlements are new, and they look great. Look at this watering system. Watering flowers. That's awesome. Yeah, especially in these newer areas. I mean, this grass here is ridiculous. Walking through all of these trees and weeds and flowers. It's amazing. Still trying to find the trade terminal. That's my main goal. We're trying to find RMC. Oh, actually, I probably shouldn't have sold that drink. I'm dying of thirst. Well, I'm not dying yet, but eventually I will be. And you're just a seat. Interesting. You're a seat. You're a seat. Plenty of places to sit down. There, didn't find anything remotely like a sale terminal in there. This looks like a little flea market in here. Got to be somewhere up in that main structure up there. Maybe I have to climb to a different level to get to the vendor or the trade terminal. Explored these houses yet. It's built on the side of a mountain here. Poker game in progress. No refunds. Let's see what we got over here. This one's trickier to get to. Wow. Up, up, okay. They out in that sense, probably because they're all made from the same sort of cargo pods that were on the ship itself that crashed. Okay. Don't mind me. You got some stew, it looks like. Yep, big old pot of stew steaming on the stove. Nothing there. For a trade terminal. Well, it looks like we'll have to start climbing that scaffolding. Unless for some reason it's somewhere inside the crash ship. don't think that's the case. I mean, we've already walked that way. Fire does hurt in this game, so don't stand in fire. Classic MMO rule, don't stand in fire. Hey, see? There's some NPC. Are they NPC? Oh, I can buy. You've got a terminal nearby, don't you? Oh, shop terminal. Make a transaction. Okay, cool. Ooh, interesting t-shirts. Pants, clothing, clothing, clothing. And oh, a new style of Morozov core. Cool. Called Aftershock. I haven't seen it before. Can I buy something to drink here? Apparently not. The gun's available for purchase. You're selling it's the same. F-card medical attachments and mining attachments. The helmet's available. You can get acid stained shirts here. Great. Very 90s. This is Aftershock. It just looks like Morozov to me. Okay. Cool. That's cool. Well, we found something new at least. It's nothing. Well, let's go up. One of these days, the devs will make it to where your hands grip the actual rungs of the ladder rather than the space between the ladder rungs. Okay. Color? And for trade term. Ooh, Ed. Oh, God. Almost. Almost killed myself. I mean, right now I'm in exploration mode. There's a goal to hit some monetary gain tonight in the game, but okay, so I don't like going down ladders. Then that's why. Or is it going to take us down? Did we find what we're looking for? This looks... Nope, nothing yet. It goes down to ground level. Is there anything else around this way? It's a hole in the ground. Don't step on that unless you're prepared to just fall. Oh, if I Google this, there will be an answer. And the answer is probably going to be staring me in the face. It's like, oh yeah, when you do this, go directly to this building, which you passed 4 million times. Okay, we'll just fall and hurt ourselves a little. That's why I hate the ladders. They're not the greatest things. Rust. Commodity shop. We found it. Okay. They've got a boatload of RMC. Your inventories. Click location. That doesn't bode well. It doesn't see my ship. I'm going to go grab the ship and get it a little bit closer. Landing on that building. Okay, so everybody remember, it's the building that says scrap. Okay, yeah, well, read. Learn to read. My C2 is in downward facing dog, apparently. Hopefully. Okay, we have got to figure this out soon. Character is literally dehydrated. Maybe I've got some. I don't think I have anything on the C2. I know if this were the lost my train of thought. If this were the Mercury Star Runner, I'd have some stuff on. But yeah, there's nothing here in the C2. Oh, the C2? Yes, it's a cargo ship. And it's the second largest cargo ship in the game currently. And the other one really doesn't land on planet side. It's got this weird modular array system that it uses. It's normally from just hauling from station to station sort of thing. This is more for what we're doing. Okay. Gosh, you can tell that they have not optimized these settlements yet because this C2 is having a nightmare trying to get. Okay. How do we want to do this? I think we use the YOLO method, which is this is the building we want to buy from. And we see how our... Hey, that's actually not that bad. Let's see if now we're close enough for this to work. If not, we'll go to the nearest little mining landing pad to find a white box that'll have drink in it, and then we'll... There's nothing in that box. Okay. Jeez, how big. Okay. We're here. My ship is here. It cannot see. Okay, well, there's a reason why it has 23,000 SCU available, because nobody can buy. Trying to see if there was any other area that looks like it might be used for landing. Okay. Nothing that looks like a landing pad or anything like that. So we're just gonna hop back in the C2, head over to the nearest SMO whatever, grab a drink, and then actually we'll head to SMO 18. We'll do a standard cargo run just to get our taste buds salivating for cargo. Top deck, please. Alrighty. going to be a painful takeoff, I can tell, because of how unoptimized the game is at this location. All right. Stutterfest go. Okay. Speed and course. Let's see where we're going. Denver now. Right, we're going to do SMO 18, which is one of the twins. Right next to Calhoun, which there it is, set route. All right, we're at 10.5. That worked out perfectly. So far, not as planned. We were going to try to get our million with a different material than we did last time, specifically RMC, which is the recycled material components. And the location that sells it doesn't recognize that we have a cargo ship near enough or near it to be loaded. So now we're doing really low on our on thirst, on our hydration. So we're flying over to SMO 18, and we're going to pick up gold from there, go to Rarity Deltona, get diamond, make a normal cargo run, and then we're going to try the same loop but over in Hurston. The other night when we did the size 9 killing of the scammer slash murderer, they were at a location that does the same thing, but apparently the guy, it was working for him, so we're just going to go out to that location and try and do the same thing. What's Star Citizen without bugs? Oh yeah, they've been going around. Let's see, Drake Cutlass Black over there. You know, usually the free fly events do end up being very buggy. More people on the servers. Lots of little craft out here. Interesting. Tend to push the servers to the limits. It's a good marketing strategy for trying to figure out what's wrong with the game or what needs fixing. What is this Mustang? Let's see if I can just bully it off the pad. Here's a etiquette tip in Star Citizen. If you're flying a light fighter, don't land on the biggest pad. Well, the thing is that player is likely not anywhere around That ship was unmanned or not occupied at the moment. But yeah, I try not to crush ships into oblivion, but I do, sit as close to on top of them as possible. That guy has something. An empty box. Interesting. Can I fit in it? This is how he traps people. He just has a box and they climb in it. First things first, money. Let's go see if we can make some. All right, we have 71 SCU of gold. Okay, so we know what Star Citizen is like. This is actually 70. We'll buy all of that. Except, while we're here, hit the wrong button. That's always a good thing to do. I have plenty of stuff here, so we'll just throw that, go to sustenance, grip that, carry, and drink some cruise flow. Delicious, delicious cruise flow. Hey, bud, you don't have a trash can, so I'm just gonna place this, what is invisible in there? Anyway, I'm gonna place that right there. You'll take care of that for me, right? Thanks. Let's wash that down with some Cruise Dark and finish up our rehydration. Fully hydrated. I've got another bottle for your collection here, bud. Sure why they have specific gravity towards each other, but they do. Dark flow it is. Double check, make sure we didn't get any okay, 3 CSU. So yeah, that whole business about only getting some small bit. All right, now let's take off. That about sums up the landing job. Anything, that tells you that the Mustang's kind of a sturdy ship to have, some weight of the C2 bearing down on it. Guess I should probably put a helmet back on. It's the one we came with. Here, we'll go ahead and equip. Decent set of arms that look cool. Maybe those. Swap this. What else can we do? Do we have cool, decent looking legs? I don't think so. We'll throw in a backpack. Purple legs, purple legs, purple legs. Swap. Well, that just makes me look goofy as heck. kind of goes. Okay. And a helmet. We opened this menu to put on a helmet and haven't done that. There we go. Engines on. Lift off. Lock in speed and course. Plot to Rayari Deltona. There you are. Unlock course. And on the afterburners, get up to 10.5. Two, three, four, five. There we go. Nose over. Point at our target. Quantum spooled. Here we go.
Quantum travel engaged. Landing gear low.
All right.
Quantum travel complete.
Looks like we'll be landing in the dark at Rayari Deltona, but that's okay. Give ourselves a surface ping here. Okay. Tonight we'll be doing cargo running for the million that we're trying to earn tonight. We were trying with RMC. We hit a roadblock where the vendor location wasn't recognizing the ship to store the inventory. So right now we're running the old school method around Microtech, which is mostly gold and diamonds. We will be heading to another location to try it that I know was working 2 days ago. So we'll see if we can have some luck there. Again with RMC. So this is C2 cargo routes, essentially. Thank you, sir. Thank you for stopping in. Down. It's on. Okay.
Landing gear down.
Overshoot the pad. Brake and down. We can get closer. That should do it. Yep.
Engines off.
Anytime door. Thank you. do a visual reminder. So I didn't do this before we bought the gold there. Let's see, furnish it. There we go. We're going to this building. We started with 1.8 million tonight, so the goal is to get to 2.8 million before end of stream, thereby making a million. We'll be just shy of having the ability to buy out the hold in diamond, so we'll just be throwing everything. Well, there's only 121. Somebody else is doing our job tonight. All right. Yeah. Well, we'll buy what we can. Right. Should go sell what we've got, get our profits, head over to the new location for RMC and try that out. I think that's the plan. I think that's what we'll do. Wow. Feels kind of weird to have a C2 and not fill the hole. For us tonight. Someone else is on the standard Microtech route at the moment. Gear up.
Landing gear up.
Course and speed. New Babbage, go. Of course, we still got 2,000 to go till we can nose over. 10.5. Nose it over.
Quantum travel engaged.
Okay. Back into Armistice. Roll out. Hit the ping. Okay. Hopefully the ramp is pretty clear. If not, we'll try and be graceful around it. I'm showing something on the ramp. Aegis Reclaimer, but that's not going to be on the ramp, is it? No, it's off to the side. Okay. There are 2 Reclaimers down there. Freelancer max on the ramp. That's relatively small. We can work around that. see. Turn off the scanning mode. Peek again. There's Freelancer Max. There's something else down there. There's a Cutlass Black. What is it? Is that a Nomad? No, it's not a Nomad. I don't know what it is. That's fine.
Docking initiated. Docking denied. Landing gear down.
It's a part of something. Yeah, it's a broken ion. Okay. Well, since it's broken, I won't feel too bad. Alright. Z my way around here. Down. Dash inside to TDD, sell what we have in the hold, make a little bit of profit. Probably about 100K or so with what we've got in the hold. This minuscule amount. There it goes. It was broken already when I got here. We all saw that, right? Nothing wrong. It was already broken when I got here. One day they'll add in hold music or Muzak, like for elevator rides, and at that point we will have reached peak simulation. All right, hit me with it, man. Yeah, yeah, we could give that a try. I think the only downside is that some of the rocks in space are a lot more dense, and like even the prospector can't mine them. But we'll definitely do it. That's an easy get, essentially. Let's 70 SCU of that. Accept. All right. Let's take a quick peek. We're at 195. So we got about 140,000 from that small little cargo hold run. All right. Now we're going to pack back up in the ship, and we're going to go out to Hurston. And the other night when we tracked down that criminal in the Eclipse, they went to a specific location, and they were running RMC, so I am going to try and do that. Could be another settlement like Dunborough, which we were just at. Dunborough was where I was trying to buy the RMC. Oh, wrong button. That one, please. And it wouldn't recognize my ship in the area to load cargo onto. So we'll try and see if we can get lucky. The other benefit is that Hurston technically buys RMC for more than New Babbage does. Not much more, but more. Like a couple hundred credits more per unit, which I guess is more profit. All right. Go. Yeet. Up deck, please. I'd like to be on the elevator. Yes, thank you. Poor man's prospector. Yeah, I guess I could load up the prospector into the Mercury Star Runner and see what we can do. And since Tuesdays are Taco Tuesdays, we can go mine some tacos from some Roccos.
Engines on.
Gear up. Nose up. Throttle up.
Up.
Lock course and speed. Cool. All right. We'll go ahead and go to Hurston. This guy. South side. I am blind to it at the moment. Point. There it is. Pickers Field. All right, we are now high enough. Nose over. Quantum. Let's see if we can avoid staring at the sun the whole ride. There we go. All right, we've got a short jaunt here, so this is the moment to step away, grab a drink, grab some snacks if you're interested. I'm looking good on both at the moment, so I'll just sit back, relax, and let the... This is exactly what the character would be doing anyway, just, you know, reclining in the seat, waiting for the trip to be over. Another thing that may be happening in the next couple of days is I've got a person who is just joined under the free fly. Apparently they saw the stream and reached out to me, and so I may be teaching a new player through some of the game basics, maybe Wednesday or Thursday night, which is pretty interesting. I'm glad to see that somebody watched it and decided that's the game for me. I'll be excited to help a new player get their foothold in the game. It also makes for some pretty interesting deaths. I can't tell you how many times I died in the first week. Granted, it was seriously buggier when I first started playing, but you find new and unusual ways to just off yourself. One of my absolute favorites was a bug that happened with the Cutlass Black or any Drake Cutlass line. Whenever you got into the pilot seat, it would just kill you. And you had about a 75% chance of living. So about 1 out of 4 times you got into the Cutlass seat, it just killed you. Which had them, you know, for one patch, you got a Mercury Star Runner as a loaner ship, so that way you didn't fly your Cutlass Black. And now all they've done, and you can tell what they've done, is to make you invulnerable while you're getting into the seat on a Cutlass Black, because occasionally when you get in a Cutlass Black or the Cutlass Red that I have, you'll visually take damage like you're being shot. Your visor will fill up with blood, or there'll be a spray of blood, and you're like, ah, that was the Russian roulette. I should have died there. All right, we just had our getting close to Hurston shimmy shake sound. So look alive, we're about to be in orbit around Hurston. Less than 1 million kilometers to go. Less than 100,000 mark.
Quantum travel complete.
Good, the comm link is quick and fast and reestablished. A lot less chance of being pirated today.
Quantum travel engaged.
It's not foolproof, but it is less likely.
Quantum travel complete.
Looks like we'll be coming in at night. Hit the V. Oh, it's kind of a little hilly area we'll be landing in.
Landing gear down.
Looks like this is in a crater. That's going to make landing at night interesting. I have not tried to land here yet. There's something there. A MISC Freelancer Max, so it's likely somebody doing the trade. It's empty, and it looks like it may be under game rules at the moment, so we'll check that in a sec. Oh, somebody just got in it. Target it so it knows that I am not in any way, shape, or form trying to get to him. Let's see. I see where he is parked. Hopefully I don't have to park on top of him. see him, but I'm parked on some boxes. If there's a more friendly area for a C2. This might do. Can you tell it's my first time trying to land here? You know what? It'll have to do.
Engines off.
Right, how to go find this kiosk in a place I've never been to. Took us a moment to find it in the other place. Shit. Okay. And we're off to the races. That Freelancer Max right there had a person in it. They weren't in the pilot seat, but it was occupied. So they're probably trying to buy RMC as well. That looks like a nasty pit that I don't want to go into.
I'm stuck in the trash. Help me, please.
I don't. Oh, somebody was talking to me. Hey, bud, where you at?
Help me.
I first time here. You gotta,
Please.
yeah. You gotta help me out. I don't know where you are.
Help. Help me. Help me, I'm stuck. Help me, please.
Trying to find you. Can't see you.
Follow my voice. I'm underground. La 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 la. Follow the sound of my voice.
Getting louder.
I fell in a hole. It's like it's kind of near the store. Right where like the trash pile starts, kind of.
Yeah, I think I found where you're at. I
Do you
just can't see you. I
Do you have a
don't have a
tractor,
tractor. No, I don't have a tractor with me, but that won't stop me from going and getting one and rescuing you.
Here, I'm gonna walk. Right now. I'm like below the hole that I fell in. You'll see it. It's kind of like a door. Almost looks like a. Looks like it was
Yeah.
like a truck or something.
Okay. Yeah, I see your light. I see you.
Yeah, bro. Don't come down here.
Okay, I won't. How you doing on supplies? You thirsty or hungry?
Nah, I got water and food. I'm good.
Okay, I'm gonna go find a tractor and see if I can't yank you out.
Fuck yeah, thank you, sir.
You got it. We'll be a little bit greedy first. We'll just buy as much of this as we can. 178 for 1.952 million. Okay. Right, if you sit tight, I'm gonna run to Hurston, buy one real quick, or grab mine from storage there. I'll be right back.
Fuck yeah, thank you.
Sometimes curiosity can get the better of you. You're like, oh, what's in the hole? And then you find out death. Death is in the hole.
Engines on. Launch complete.
Is up, gear up, throttle up.
Landing gear up.
And 5, let's what's at Hurston here? Sorry, Laurelville. Really far down there.
Quantum travel engaged.
Luckily, the other night when we were chasing down that criminal, I took all my stuff off while we were in Laurelville right after we bought the Eclipse. So I should have a tractor beam there.
Quantum travel complete.
Well, we've probably not going to hit our million tonight, but we will be able to save a guy from a hole. So I'll count that as a win. Flying the wrong way. There we go. This is what we need. you go to this spaceport. Only thing I don't like about landing the C2 in Lorville is they tend to give you tiny hangars to try and squeeze into. I think the ATC at Lorville just has a sick sadistic personality. Usually they're the... Oh no, luckily it's given us one of the quote-unquote bigger ones, but normally it tries to point us into the one here to the left, and you just don't fit. Gear down.
Alert. Landing gear.
Go for vertical mode or VTOL. There's not much clearance here. Oh yeah, no, definitely. I don't mind. Anybody wants to come and watch me fail at Star Citizen, they're more than welcome to. Somehow we landed halfway into... Okay, whatever. We're on a mission. We're trying to rescue a guy. You know what? We don't have to go that far because we just needed the local inventory. There's that. We'll grab the med gun. We can put that away, please. You didn't need to put it in your hand. Thank you. A real gun. Some backup bullets and a med pen or two. There we go. We'll risk it. We'll risk our whole thing for this. No, I'm not. I'm going to be practical. He can wait a few extra minutes while I go and sell what I got. He's not going anywhere. The only thing is, this selling it Lorville is slightly a longer process because you have to take a tram. Tram. Yes. Oop. So this is a longer tram ride to ride out to the TDD in Lorville, but I'm not about to risk essentially every penny I have. We have 6,000 credits at the moment. It's all sitting in the hold of that Hercules. I'm a good guy, but I'm a poor good guy at the moment. Giant gold statue of Hurston himself. I wonder who they were modeling him after. Just kidding. It was a joke and being facetious. We all know. There. Gotcha. Well, thank you. I'm glad to have made the cut. 2.29. Man, that is so lucrative. That's 300,000 from a half full, not even a half full, a quarter full hole. Oh man. Well, the new gold standard in cargo running apparently is RMC. That one run alone put us close to striking distance of our goal. So we might actually be able to be a good citizen and a profitable citizen on tonight's stream. How amazing is that? Two more of those runs and we're done, and we're going back there to save this dude. So there's one run. Let's see. We started the night at 1.8 million and now we're at 2.3 million. So we got about 140 from the gold and diamond that we did earlier. So we were at 2.9. I'm now at 1.9 and now we're at 2.3. So yeah, 400,000 profit. That's awesome. Maybe 320 to 400,000 somewhere in there. I wasn't looking at exact numbers, but we were down to 6,000. Actually, that's an easy way to figure it out. We were down to 6,000. So we made 2,290,600 or 6,000 profit and 1.9. So 320 million, 390 million. Wow, yeah, it's ridiculous. 390,000. That's ridiculous. From only 170 some odd of 696 SCU. I'm just blown away. That is 100% what we will be doing for the short term. I'm not going to lie. I am going to, when we hit our million, the stream will end, and I'm probably going to stay up a little bit later, despite having a project kicking off tomorrow, because I'm going to make some money. Next ship for me is Anvil Carrick. I don't think that the 890 jump is something that I will get. It's just too big to run as one person. At least the Carrick, in my opinion, has some sort of utility. It's cool and fun to play around in. Where am I going? Oh, Nikes. Open the door, go figure out where we're going. Don't remember what hangar we're in. What hangar we landed in.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Right, we're on hangar 4. Okay. The only other ship that I would consider right now is a 600i. 4. What a funny time to get a phone call. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There's my wayward or listing C2. I called this guy Pit Guy in chat, and he's like, I owe you. Well, hopefully, I don't know. I don't think they're purchasable in game at the moment. I'll have to double check that. But I think they are rentable in game for like 30 days for like 4 or 5 million. So I may go that route. Guys, let's go ahead and plan our route while we wait for the doors to open. Oops, Pickers Field. All right. Doors should be almost all the way. Right. Step 1, don't explode. Nose up, gear up, throttle up.
Landing gear up.
1,000, 9,000. All right, nosing over.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Gear down, lights on.
Landing gear down.
Thing. Thing. Last time we were over here-ish.
Landing complete.
All right, a little bit of a hard landing, but we're doing good. We're almost there. We're almost there. Right. Your tick. Good. Right, I'm back.
Fuck yeah, dude.
All right, new problem. I think I can only pick up your corpse.
I think these boxes right here you can move. Yeah. Hopefully, I can jump up into the little hole that you're standing in. Also, I'm definitely changing my name to Trash Big Guy.
Oh.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Awesome job. Thanks, man.
Thank you, dude. That's what I get for being curious.
Hey, I did that the other day. I was a little curious. I sat down in a seat on the 400i, and then I stood up, and it launched me into the landing gear area. I had to backspace. There was no getting out.
Oh no.
Good luck in the verse.
Thank you, sir.
That, gents, that was a great moment to rescue somebody from just a trash pit, a literal trash pit. Go do this game loop more times. Shields up, gear up, throttle up. Percent speed. Let's go to Hurston and Bill. Oh, not Edmonds. Lorville. Alright, 8,000, 9,000. Percent speed, nose over. And the sun is rising across Hurston here. That's awesome. Somebody targeted us. Interesting.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Now the mad dash for Amethyst Zone, so that way we don't lose all of our monies if somebody is chasing us down for our cargo hold. Lost the feed. Interesting. I'm still transmitting. Oh, fantastic. That's right. We don't want to hit that. It's a big thing we don't want to hit. My mind. Yes, I know I can't be in this area. Thank you. Please don't impound my ship. Please don't impound my ship. Ooh.
Landing gear down.
All mode.
Landing complete. Engines off.
Let's sell this, and I think we'll get a good idea of how much profit we get off of these now, because we were at 2.3, almost on the mark. Here we go. Dun dun. All right. This is a spaceport. Somebody needs a rescue. I'm in your bathtub. Interesting player name. Hopefully somebody will go rescue them. Doors don't want to open today. Cool. Because I'm being precautious,
To the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
we're going to go ahead and store that. There. Now it's the server's problem if it goes down. Doors not opening have me a little weirded out sometimes. Hey, right on time. Always feel good when you hit the train right on time. A golden statue of man who's full of himself. Well, you did kind of make this whole empire work, so I guess I can't be too harsh. Hello, other golden statue.
Now arriving, Central Station. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
So many more golden statues. Somewhere between Trump and a Ferengi, really. Sure. Wow. Okay, little preview window. We're now at 2.9 million. We made 600,000 profit off of that. Holy, and that was only 200 and some odd SCU. So we could be making like 1.2 to 1.8 million in profit from a full run. That's a little ludicrous. Yeah, oh, right. We get a little bit more and more each run until we hit our max load. Well, I think this is the way we're going to afford a carrot here very soon. And there was something like 24,000 SCU. I don't know what rate it gets replenished at, but dang, that's pretty good. Well, we have one more run in us for the stream tonight. And then I'll end the stream and I'll see what time I fall asleep running cargo. I'll let y'all know tomorrow. So how were y'all's day today?
Next stop, Pizza Spaceport.
It's harsh. Yeah. One of my mentors early on told me, stay hourly as long as you can, but I found that the moment that I switched over to a salary position, it was just much easier on my peace of mind. So, and right now, so the work that I do, there's a field component to it and an office component to it, and we have crews who do the field component, and we're a little light on work, so they're suffering at the moment in the sense of not making full 40 hours a week, and I feel for them. And what's really weird is tomorrow I kick off a new project where we're flying a drone, and since I'm one of the 2 licensed drone pilots, I'm the one that's going to be flying it, and we're flying the drone because it's more economical than sending a field crew. So I'm, taking part of their job away.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Retrieve.
Your vehicle has been delivered.
Hang of 5. Hopefully they recognize the initiative and they reward that. Back when I did managing for a local restaurant, I would see the people who actually wanted to be there and earn a paycheck and reward that. Yeah, you want to stay late and oh, dang it, I meant to click 5. You want to stay late, wash dishes, or help do inventory, then yeah. What does your girlfriend do? Oh, okay.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on.
Her location is just not as busy. Well, obviously, she's not making the hours. The questions can answer themselves, apparently. Toll mode. Alright, everybody remember step 1, don't blow up. Step 1 accomplished. Nose up. Gear up. Throttles up.
Landing gear up.
For us in the United States, right now, it is a little low. The economy is a little low, but in March and April, we'll get our tax season refunds and everything like that, and you'll start seeing people just throwing out money left and right. Forgot to choose to go to pickers. All right. That's next week that you're back, right? Okay.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Yeah. That's good to hear. How's it working out? Like, I don't know how better to ask it than, how far along are you on your project? Still a long way.
Gear down.
Is it a sort of thing that you can put into terms of like percentage accomplished or major development phases? Way to look at it like we've hit 2 or 3 of 10 milestones, that sort of thing. Ah.
Engines off.
Feels like I landed on something. We'll figure it out. You know what? I wish we could lock these doors open. Well, yeah, I agree. A lot of projects you can have a plan, but then something all inevitably happens to where now you've got 2 other things to consider, and you know the minor project that I'm working at. Hey, I did land on something. I landed on a rock. Interesting. Oh, I landed on an antenna. The bane of Star Citizen here. Okay. Yeah, they're just everywhere. Huh. What, I see these guns here. Do they do anything? Oh god, I could use it. No way. It doesn't shoot, but that's ridiculous. Okay, well, that's gameplay coming up soon, I guess. All right, select location. We're going to be buying 2.906 million. And I have 4,000 aUec left. Yeah. They've teased me with a machine gun. That's okay. Oh gosh, am I gonna be able to make that jump? Yeah, I should be able to. Come on. Oh, there we go. Thanks for letting me on my ship. Top deck. All right. 600,000 from the last one. Do we get 650,000 from this one? It seems about right. Well, if this is this profitable, I guess I won't have to do million dollar Mondays or whatever the heck I wanted to call this segment, because it's just too simple to make money at the moment.
Engines on.
Left gear up, throttle up.
Landing gear up.
In reality, it kind of makes me want to rehome over to Loreville at the moment. So that way, any point I've got any real downtime, I could just make an RMC run. Nose over.
Quantum travel engaged.
Well, this is obviously the last run for the stream. It's crazy how effective that was. Just seeing where. Oh, I guess somebody picked up the medical one already. I was thinking about going and helping out a second person, but no, somebody else got to it already. Okay.
Quantum travel complete.
Warning collision alert. From what? What's around me? God, I don't want. Wonder if that's just stuck on screen at the moment. That's what it looks like. I think what I'll do as soon as I land and sell, I will okay, where is the Spaceport's down here. Okay, that's where we're going. I'll restart the game to get rid of all these bugs and maybe get a tighter server. Really makes me wish the Microtech one worked. Only because flying in through these clouds is kind of hazardous to anybody's health. Specifically slow maneuvering C2s. With lots of buildings that you have to kind of fly in and around. Huh, it has consistently given me this hangar each time I've come in. Oh, sometimes in Loreville they'll completely obfuscate even to this point. Flip the tail on that one. That's okay.
Landing complete. Engines off.
Right. Walking off the ship for go sell for the last time tonight. Well, we are stone's throw, spitting distance away from our goal. We got 4,000 aUec in our pocket, 4,700 aUec. Oh, that's up to you. I will be shutting the stream off because I'm going to turn the mic off and just no life this next thing. I mean, when profit's this good, you got to make hay while the sun is shining. Spaceport. We are almost there. We just got to ride the tram, which is, you know, another minute and a half. Yeet. Green line. Ram ready for us. This game is smooth sailing me at the moment. Must be karma rewarding me for saving Pit Boy. Orville does look pretty impressive, even if it is covered in a dense layer of smog. Waving me on. Yep, yep. Come get your money, man. This is going to sound weird. I think that Orison, the one around Crusader, is like the least impressive looking of them. And mostly because there's no like landscape really to it. It's a couple floating platforms and whatnot, but it's just like clouds. You're right, they do. Oh, I ran right past where I need to sell. Okay, 265 units for 2.74 million. What? Oh, it will only accept 205 at the moment. Okay. I was about to be really confused. I have to wait a couple minutes because it's only there. Well, there's something that tempers it, doesn't it? Because there's no demand for it at the moment. I've given it so much. Well, yeah, ugh is right. Well, I guess that just means that I for sure won't be staying up late because it's getting all it can get already. So now we just kind of wait, I guess, for a little bit. Yeah. Well, the other option is to go to like Microtech and try and sell there at another place, or Area 18, which would also buy. But usually it's just a few minutes and then demand is back. We can do the math though. In the sense of what profit will be, to see what our, let's see what we got. Calculator. We're 60 times 13.4. I'm sorry, I don't want to use point. I want to use 13,000. 13,402.9998. So there's another 800,000 sitting there in profit, waiting. Plus the 2.75 million, 2,752,000,000. Which is at 3.556 million. So we definitely hit the mark. We just got to sell it. Changing terminals won't do anything. I'm just being impatient. You know, while we are waiting, we could just go to ArtCore and that. I'm just being impatient. Okay. Back to dancing. All right. I'm going to stand up, do a 7th inning stretch while I wait for this, because I'm not going to end the stream before I actually make the million. I'll be right back. right, and back. Let's see. Up, down, left, right. Okay. Wait, does my character have the Lorville lean going on right now? No. No, it does not. Okay, good. Private Trading Suite A. Okay. Do you want RMC? Not yet. First, telling how long that will take. Let's go back. We'll go to ArtCore, which is the closest to us at the moment. Sell it. It's TDD. It's security guards remind me of the Go-Wald from Stargate. Jafar Kri. It'll be marginally different. Not enough to keep us from hitting the million for sure. Let me look over here. It is 140. Yeah, 142 credits less profitable.
Now arriving. TISA spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train. Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching.
Say 142. Yeah, 142. So we'll make 10,000 less. That's perfectly acceptable. Both. They both are fantastic shows in my opinion. I even enjoyed Stargate Universe. I thought it deserved another season. It's been 5 each time, right? It has been 5. I feel that it deserved another season for sure. Them going to, stasis was a terrible way to end that show. Well, it wasn't 5. Maybe it was 4. She blows. Yeah, it was very, very dark. It was a severe departure from everything that Stargate started and was, but I felt that it was a very good story in the sense of, I think that's how people would react if that actually happened. Now I keep seeing teasings about like them locking chevrons in about how they're developing new series. I haven't seen anything like concrete that there's a new series in the works.
Engines on.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, I'm watching that whenever it becomes a thing, for sure. Okay. Stores are taking their time, and I need to shift slightly right, it looks like. I might make that, but... Alright. Here goes nothing. There we go. Step 1, don't explode. Good. Nose up, gear up, and throttle up.
Landing gear up.
Public knows about the gate. Interesting. Like taking day trips to Abydos sort of thing, or just they know its existence because, hey, we've been attacked by aliens, obviously.
Quantum travel engaged.
Interesting. Warning collision alert. Yeah, that's just stuck on my screen. Okay. About the existence of the gate. Gotcha. But it won't be the same sort of feel. So I guess it's more of like a reboot, or any knowledge of it's trying to be a continuation of. Okay, continuation. Earth 2, it's been so long since I've heard that. Yeah. I think it was released as a miniseries here for us. Let me double check that. I've got it on my server. Yeah, it was a series for us. When I say series, I think it had like 10 episodes. Yeah, nine episodes. Um, must be different than the one that I remember. Because we got one with what's his name?
Quantum
God, he
travel.
plays so many great characters. He was in Shawshank as a guard. He was in Starship Troopers as one of the drill sergeants. Clancy something. What's his name? Clancy Brown. Just got to find Area 18. There it is. Okay, I am. I think I am thinking of the one with Tim Curry. That sounds right, but I just looked it up on IMDb and I'm not seeing Tim Curry in it, but it's
Quantum travel complete.
oh, okay. Yeah, no, I've seen that too. um, that's making more sense now. Gotcha. All right, hit the ping. Got it. All right, there's the spaceport. The spaceport is the dark area. Go figure. There are a lot of sci-fis that got the 1 to 2 season treatment. One that I absolutely loved when I was much younger was Space Above and Beyond. Definitely had like the Wing Commander vibe to it. Trying to find a reasonable copy, or not copy, a reasonable edition. I want a DVD collection of Space Above and Beyond. I can't find it. Well, I can find it, but not for what I would consider reasonable. You know, the $40 to $80 mark for this series. Because all I'm going to do is rip them and put them on my personal Netflix server. We're out. Take a peek at where we're going. All right, we're already pretty well aligned to that port. Yep, I've watched at least 2 of the seasons of it. Is there 3 or 4 of it? But yes, I have. The last one I remember, the last moment I will remember is him getting on a plane flying away. Therefore. Okay. I can for sure I've seen 2 of the seasons. I can't say that I've seen the other 2 then. Only because my mind can only retain so much. Unfortunately, my mind palace is not as extensive. It usually gets filled with sci-fi knowledge and work. Okay. Come on, open up. I've got stuff to sell. Yep, I need to go find a copy of that to figure out and watch. Let's see. Huge. This sort of hanger you put a reclaimer in. On Paramount Plus. Well, thankfully I subscribe to Paramount Plus because I love Star Trek. And that's where you find Star Trek. First, please. All right, network intrusion event. Somebody's hacking the comm satellites, which is good because we're done flying cargo at the moment. Okay. Of all the cities, Area 18 is the least frequented by me, so it may take me a moment to find TDD. I believe I know where it's at, but it might take a moment. Yes. Yes, Strange New Worlds and Discovery are definitely... this will be the last season of Discovery, and I think Strange New Worlds has this season and at least one more in it. I'm really liking Strange New Worlds. I believe that it is very good Star Trek. It hits all the right notes of Star Trek. There's only been one episode of Strange New Worlds that I didn't like. So I think that it's hitting... Every single episode is good quality Star Trek. I mean, it was pretty sad there that of all the sci-fi on television, the Orville was better Star Trek than what was currently playing for Star Trek. I think that was season 2 of Picard and season 1 or 2 of Discovery. It was just not. It wasn't like Star Trek. So the Orville is. Oh, I don't want to be here. No, get me back there. Sorry, I got off on the convention center, Babbitt Convention Center. Oh yeah, Orville is great. It's Seth MacFarlane. It was kind of like a parody, almost Galaxy Quest-ish, but it felt more like classic Star Trek than the parody that it was trying to be. Obviously, it was a comedy, but it was darn good. And yes, the Strange New Worlds in which they sing is amazing. I think I watched it 4 or 5 times within the first week. Just kept watching it over and over again. And the only episode of Strange New Worlds I thought was subpar was the one where the doctor's daughter goes and joins the omniscient Nebula, essentially. It just... They had so much ability to do something with that storyline, and they kind of... I felt like they abandoned it. You had a doctor who had a point and a purpose, and in a couple of episodes earlier was introduced to a a possible solution, and then instead allows his daughter to become one with some gas somewhere. Watching a someone feed film. Huh, I haven't heard of it. I need to look it up. Let's see, Arcor Plaza. All right. Hey, that one's easy. There's the TDD. Crusader Hercules in demand. 837,000. Except, well, there she blows. 3,589,685. We had hit our 1 million aUec goal. It took a little bit longer than was planned, but we hit some hiccups and we did rescue a guy. So I think all in all, fantastic night. Bill Rosenthal, creator of Everybody Loves Raymond. He travels the world exploring food. Very different from other shows. Huge following. Thank you. All right. We'll do as we normally do. We'll go find ourselves a nice seat to view out into the world. And then we'll call it a night. Doors, please. Thank you. I think there's a bench over... Well, I know there's a bench back in here. There we go. It's crazy that I remember this area. And you've got your seat. Oh, I can't go there anymore. There was a... That's an NPC that has a story mission. Okay, I was wrong. I can't go sit over there. Darn you, Artcore. There are also turtles that you can pick up somewhere around here. They like roam around. Anyway, because they're like accidentally released from this cart. It's a terrible looking seat. Something with a view. Oh, there's a bench. And we'll be looking at the giant gear sphere. All right. That makes it a night. Thanks everyone for joining me. I will see y'all tomorrow. Same bat station, same bat time.